Thing called Peter Parker is Spider-Man. It's a trending topic, and
It
it has
is.
to be the most asinine, moronic thing I've seen. A bunch of people who have
Wait. Uh-oh. The racist not gonna like that very much. We about to trigger some people with this one, y'all. Let's let him keep talking. What's happening, y'all? It's IC. Y'all already know what it is. Back with another YouTube video. Oh boy, we got a little bit of an interesting one today. This is gonna be a reaction video. This video literally just randomly popped up on my feed. y'all wasn't about to get a video for a minute. I was busy with fucking work and shit. But yeah, we're here, so let's do this shit. But I got a little interesting one for y'all today. Back with this whole discussion regarding Miles Morales as Spider-Man. And in my video, in the video that I made, y'all can feel free to go check that out. A lot of people in the comments were calling me biased, saying, you know, I'm black and how I only like him because I'm black and I only like him, you know, because he's a token, right? That's what they always like to say. He is a token character. And, you know, people only like him because they identify with his race.
boy. If you don't get
Well. You know what? I feel like the words aren't needed. We just gonna get into the video. Let's go. This channel is called My Side Life. It is a really good video where he explains the whole situation regarding his thoughts on Peter Parker as Spider-Man and, you know, Miles Morales as Spider-Man. So we're just gonna get into it. I had an idea. If these people, you know, they don't agree with me because of, you know, my skin color, which of course shouldn't really be the case, maybe let's see how they do if they hear somebody of their own group say it. Cause, you know, for some reason, I don't think I'm getting through to them, which again, doesn't really bother me, but I'm showing y'all this to give you guys a bit of perspective, if that makes sense.
up Twitter here in a minute. The thing called Peter Parker is Spider-Man. It's a trending topic, and it has to be the most asinine, moronic thing I've seen. A bunch of people who have
Wait. Uh-oh. The racist not gonna like that very much. Uh-oh. A white dude likes Miles Morales as Spider-Man? Oh, we about to trigger some people with this one, y'all. Let's let him keep talking. Let's let him keep talking.
the idea and just swallowed the whole load that Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man. So we're gonna go through this. Let's start this off right.
Yep.
Peter
That's
Parker.
what they like to say. Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man. And you know the funny thing is, they only use this argument to criticize when it comes to criticizing Miles Morales. They don't use it when it comes to any other Spider-Man. I don't know why, right? You didn't hear this with Ben Reilly, with Miguel O'Hara, hear any of that. But when it comes to Miles Morales, the number one critique against him is they want to hide behind the little gate that Peter Parker is their Spider-Man, nobody else. That's it. Just find that funny.
Is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. It kind of repeats itself a couple times.
No, they
repeats itself more.
They like to repeat this point a lot. Especially, you know, Nerdrotic and his fans.
It is. If Miles was white, he still wouldn't be Spider-Man. The argument has always been Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man is white. Thomas Wayne is not Batman. Bruce Wayne is. By the way, you're also wrong on 2 points.
Wait,
I don't
what?
think you understand.
Let's take a look at this. Hang on. All right, lads. For anyone that needs to hear this, here it is. If Miles was white, he still wouldn't be Spider-Man. The argument has always been Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man is white. You sure about that, bro? You sure about that? There is a big little vocal majority of people that hate Miles Morales for one reason. And we ain't gonna act like we don't know what that reason is. There are plenty of people who get upset at the idea of Miles Morales because they think Spider-Man should be a purely white character. And then when it comes to Thomas Wayne being Batman, bruh, what does that have anything to do with this? And that argument is still wrong because in Flashpoint, you have a lot of people that think Thomas Wayne is a cooler Batman than Bruce is. That's how well Flashpoint did with that Batman. So this argument is stupid.
Thomas Wayne is not Batman. Bruce Wayne is. By the way, you're also wrong on 2 points of that. I don't think you understand. Yeah, Thomas Wayne was Batman in an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Batman is a mantle. It's a moniker. It's just a costume. It's not the character. It's not the person. It's
boom. Same thing I said in my video. Batman, just like every other superhero identity, is a moniker. It is a mantle that can be passed down. Green Lantern has multiple identities. Blue Beetle, multiple identities. The Flash, multiple identities. Captain America, multiple identities. Iron Man, multiple identities. Yeah, you didn't hear anybody complaining about this shit. But when it comes to Spider-Man, and when it comes to Miles Morales wanting him to take over the role, hard stop. Can't have that. Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man. But you didn't say that with Ben Reilly or Miguel O'Hara or Spider-Man Noir or any of these. What? Why is Miles the exception? I'm just saying.
Not the character. It's not the person. It's not the alias or the secret identity. The secret identity is not the character. If that makes any sense. I probably sound stupid.
Yes and no, right? Kind of. I think that the originals do serve a purpose in the sense that like they define what being that character or being that hero means, right? Like Bruce Wayne defined what being Batman means, even though there are multiple Batmen with different styles, for the most part, the values remain the same. Okay. Peter Parker, for example, original, he defined what being Spider-Man means for Miles and Ben and Silk to eventually take over, right? So yeah, it's a yes and no thing. I do think the original character does have an impact on the mantle, but the original character isn't the only one that is allowed to carry that mantle, if it makes sense.
I don't know. I can't sound dumber than this. Now, obviously, when you type in Spider-Man, the first thing you're going to see is Spider-Man in a fully fledged costume. I'm talking about head to toe, pecker to butt, all of it covered. And I'm going to refer to this here in a second. The reason why I say head to toe covered, okay? I'm not even looking at the camera.
Said pecker to butt. I'm sorry. I don't, this is, he's, I don't speak white person. I'm sorry. I don't. Dude's still based, though. Pecker to butt.
Here's another thing. It says which Miles Morales, I guess, he's got to be special, can only be Spider-Man in a less token way if it is a Batman Beyond pre-rebirth situation, or like OG Ultimate Universe when Peter Parker died. So here's my thing. It's pretty similar. He's not dying. We're finally getting it where he retires. He gets to go to the back. Play like an Oracle role.
Boom. Yeah. Peter gets to live his life. Finally gets to retire. Unlike in the comics where he gets hold 24/7. Again, same video I made, just another person talking. But in my video, y'all want to call me biased. I hate Peter Parker. I'm not a true Spider-Man fan. I hate white people. Here you are. You got a white person saying the same shit I'm saying. My side life, by the way, go subscribe to him. Base dude.
He even said Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. He's just Miles. Peter Parker is and always and will always be Spider-Man. And then the quote he uses does not say Spider-Man in a single spot. The only thing they mention is Black Panther. I wouldn't mind if Peter Parker had originally been black. Now, hang on, I'm going to stop myself for just 5 seconds.
All right, let's look at this. I wouldn't mind if Peter Parker had originally been black, a Latino, an Indian, or anything else that he stay that way, but we originally made him white. I don't see any reason to change that. It has nothing to do with being anti-gay, anti-black, or Latino, anything like that. Okay, he's talking about Peter Parker. He's not talking about the Spider-Man. He's not talking about Spider-Man. He's talking about Peter Parker, which I agree. You know, characters shouldn't be like race swapped or have their sexual orientation just changed out of the blue, right? That would where we would have a problem. But Miles Morales is a completely new character, so that argument doesn't apply. Peter even teaches Miles how to be Spider-Man. Bruh.
He even said Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. So this is what he said. I wouldn't mind if Peter Parker had originally been black. Obviously, character design didn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
A Latino, an Indian, or anything else, that he stay that way. But we originally made him white. I don't see any reason to change that. There is no reason. It has nothing to do with being anti-gay, anti-black, anti-Latino, anti-anything. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it that way. But he says, basically white characters should be white, Latino be Latino, black. Some of those are culturally bound, by the way. So like Black Panther, that's a cultural significant character based off African descent and stuff like that. In an African country.
All right. What? This dude is fucking based. What the fuck? This dude is so based. Wow. Okay, because I was literally about to say this. When it comes to Black Panther, right? Black Panther is a racially bound character, right? It's a race essential character. So of course Black Panther can't be white, right? Black Panther was designed to trace the values of certain people, right? Of black people, of African American cultures and stuff like that. And I hear these people try to take Miles Morales and, oh well, what if we make Black Panther white? Bro, that's not the same thing. Spider-Man and Black Panther, they are nowhere near the same concept-wise. So this doesn't make any sense, right? Anybody could be Spider-Man, but not everybody can be Black Panther.
We even had a character that's based out over there called, was it White Wolf? So yeah, there's ways to change things. You just got to change the names of certain things. But here's the killer. He doesn't speak about Spider-Man. He says Peter Parker. Yeah, Peter Parker's still white. I don't know if you know that.
Same thing. Same thing I said. Can't say I'm biased now. Can't say I'm biased now because, again, it's got nothing to do with race. It's got nothing to do with tokenization. It's just common sense. If they had changed up Peter Parker, if they had made him black, if they had made him gay, yeah, that would be a problem. But in terms of the moniker, Spider-Man is a symbol. It is a brand. It is its own identity.
Spider-Man, though, is a moniker, like I said. So, yeah, he can be picked up by anybody. And they keep saying Stan Lee said so. Stan Lee said so. You have no fan base. You aren't an original character. He is an original character, by the way. So I don't know.
He is an original character. Across the Spiderverse made $600 million at the box office on a $100 million budget. Stay mad.
So all the
and it's funny because these people always love to say that Miles Morales will never be a liked character. And now I had my thoughts on Across the Spiderverse. I think it was mildly overhyped, but I still like the movie. And it succeeded. Whether you wanted it to or not, it succeeded. Which proves Miles is a likable character. You have no fan base. You aren't an original character. He is an original character. You don't have any appeal. You are an obnoxious copy used by leftists and propagandists into a crude mockery of Peter Parker. Huh? These people are crazy, man. Just absolutely crazy.
One of the greatest things about Spider-Man's outfit, what? He is completely covered. So any kid could imagine he's Spider-Man because no color of the skin shows. He could be black under that. He could be red. He could be yellow. He could belong to any race.
Exactly.
And that wasn't done purposely. It was done accidentally. But I think it was the best thing we did, making him so that he could be anybody under that costume.
Exactly. That was the best thing they ever did, right? It was the concept that anybody could be Spider-Man, which is why the brand is where it is now, right? It was the idea that anybody could imagine themselves in the Spider-Man costume. So guess what? Marvel took advantage of that. They took advantage of that concept and turned it into the Spiderverse, right? That's where the Spiderverse came from. That's why you have all these people that can be Spider-Man from alternate universes and everything. And that, the whole concept of the multiverse and multiple people being Spider-Man elevated Spider-Man into a $1 billion brand. Think about that. Spider-Man is now literally a multi-billion-dollar brand because of the concept of the Spiderverse. The Spider-Man brand would not be where it is now if we just kept getting Peter Parker stories. It wouldn't be, right? He would still be a popular character, don't get me wrong. But where it is now, like Spider-Man movies alone compete with all of the Avengers movies, compete with all of the top MCU movies. But that's because of the concept that anybody can be Spider-Man. So this whole thing that Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man and, you know, everybody else, Miles Morales is Miles Morales and you know, all that's asinine. That's a very closed-minded way of thinking. Even though Stan Lee admitted it was an accident, he still said that was the best thing about it. So whether you like it or not, it is that way. Even though it wasn't supposed to be, but it is. That's all that matters. Whether we agree with it or not, doesn't matter. It is that way. And that's how Spider-Man got to where he is now.
It was an accident, but it's a happy accident. It's one of those things that it worked.
Happy accident.
Where's the argument coming from? That came from his mouth. The whole point of Spider-Man is it's a mantle. He could be anyone. He doesn't.
Boom. Stan Lee, y'all love to bring up Stan Lee quotes out of context. That quote he said was literally in context. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Straight from the horse's mouth. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it. Again, based video, My Side Life, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Y'all can feel free to go give this dude a like, subscribe. That's gonna be it for the video, though. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, he said all the points I said in my video. Y'all can't say I'm biased now. Miles Morales is a great character. Just like Peter Parker is a great character. That's Spider-Man. They're both Spider-Man. It is what it is. Anyways, that's going to be it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Maybe this got through to some people, though. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. And I don't care.